sure is nice to actually start my day off at home for once. Bennington's a nice quiet little town. I moved here about 10 years ago. Not too much goes on around here, which is probably why I haven't left yet. So I get a call from the golf course manager yesterday afternoon saying he needs some pipes delivered by tomorrow morning. I guess they got some big tournament coming up and one of the holes is completely covered in water. Which means we're headed over to Rutland. You can't really argue with the pay on a rush job, and I'm definitely not one to let a good customer down. So being the smart guy I am, I took my truck over and dropped it off last night so the boys at the loading dock could get it all suited up for me. So if all goes as planned, the truck should be loaded up and ready to go when we pull up. The old Kenworth is ready for some work today. You see that old skate park over there? I actually had a hand in building that thing. I only got this thing a couple months ago, but man is it a beautiful truck. Bit of a step up on old Betsy over in the bog. Thing's only got 100,000 K on it too. Just starting to get worked in. Well, here we are, the beautiful Bennington Pipe Shop. And would you look at that, the truck's loaded and ready to go. Love it when a plan comes together. Good stuff. They even got it all strapped in properly. We're ready to head out. Sure is a nice setup in here, eh? Definitely a little more sophisticated than old Betsy. Any of you guys ever been over to the campground? Family and I actually headed over there not too long ago. Dragged the tent trailer over. It's close. It's a nice little spot. Works out real good for us. So we work our way through the setup phase, which honestly just involves arguing back and forth until everything's set up. But we do finally get ourselves there, which is good. We get the fire going, marshmallows, couple of pops, great night, off to bed not too late. Everything's going just as planned, which is nice. Then I find myself waking up, I don't know, around 2 o'clock in the morning to some funny noise outside. At first, it kind of sounds like the dog's licking his chops. But the more I listen, it sounds a little bit louder than I'm used to. So I sit up, close my eyes, give a real good listen this time. It's definitely not the dog. So I grab my flashlight, have a look outside. What am I worried about? We're in the impenetrable canvas tent trailer. I shine the light over towards the truck, and the cap is open on the back of the Ranger. So I go ahead and shine the light towards the front of the truck. Nothing. I'm not too sure what's going on at this point. So I swing the light over to the other side of the truck, and I just catch a glimpse of those red eyes in the bush. And I'm not kidding you, they look like they're about 5 feet off the ground. So I shine a light back in the bush, and yep, definitely a bear. And the thing's sitting there with my jar of peanut butter in his paws. So, first instinct, give the dog a few nudges, figure maybe he'll bark a few times and get this thing off the site. The dog gets up, looks out the window, looks at me, lays back down. Apparently he's not as concerned about the situation as I am at the moment. Alright, new idea. Panic alarm on my car. That's what we'll do, we'll grab the keys. So I fumble around in the dark, find my keys in my pocket, pull them out, and hit the red button. So the car lights up, the horns just blaring, and I kid you not, the bear looks at the car, I swear he shrugged his shoulders, and continued eating the peanut butter. Obviously this isn't the first rodeo for this guy, so I take a deep breath and I yell, "Get the out of here." As soon as the thing heard my voice, it took off like a shot. This thing knows what it's doing. So I grab a couple pots and pans just in case, and I head over to see what kind of damage he's done to the back of the truck. So I get over there and I can't believe my freaking eyes. The glass is in one piece. The crazy animal actually undid the latches and opened the back of the cap. Other than a couple scratches and a little bit of ripped rubber on the seal, the thing was in perfect condition. The damn thing ended up coming back the next night, but honestly, we kind of expected it. We scared him off before he got anywhere close this time. Really is a shame. It never turns out well when animals get that comfortable. Man, did that trip ever fly by. Anyways, I'm gonna spare you guys the trip home because I didn't even line up a load to bring back with me. It was such short notice. Thanks for tagging along today, folks. Really appreciate the company. I hope to see you again on the next run.